Knowledge is free. Ignorance, you pay for your life. That's the most expensive thing that you're gonna pay for on the face of this earth is your ignorance. Cause you're gonna pay with your life. So I don't believe ignorance is bliss. Nah, man. Ignorance causes your life. Either you live, either you learn young, either you learn fast or you die young. Either you learn fast or you die young, man. Real talk. And it's getting crunch time. It's too much information. It's too many census records. It's too many books. It's too many genealogy out here. It's too much sculptures and artifacts. It's too much information out here. Too much. It's too much. But and all my Pan-African brothers and sisters out there, I bet you won't watch at least 5 of my videos and watch 5 of your videos, and I bet you those videos will connect perfectly like a puzzle. That's how we settle that. That's how we settle that unity. Because I know they be watching me. That's how we settle this unity right here. I bet any Pan-African on the face of this platform, you can take 5 to 10 of any platform creators of the American Indian movement on my end, put it with yours, history and all. I bet you it fit. Start with the Moors and Kemet, and start with Lemuria and the Mers and the Moors over here, the Olmecs. And I bet you it connect because both lands was connected. This is why you can find some West Africans with these same features and the same tribal gear as an American Indian. It's the same thing, man. We gotta stop this shit, bro. I'm gonna keep iterating that we need to stop putting a division on fucking information. Everybody searching, where your proof? Take a DNA test, man. The same people who complaining about white people is trying to send you to white people to be confirmed. What? Come on, boy. Y'all crazy. Stop that. Stop that. You don't trust the white man, but you want me to go take the white man's DNA test just to prove to you. So in other words, you don't believe me unless it comes from a white man. The same person that you saying is tricking everybody and lying. The same shit that us American Indians is saying. You saying the same thing. We have the common enemy, bro. This common oppressor. You feel me? And I ain't just saying any old white man. It ain't Jimbo down the damn street. I'm talking about those in power. Those are the only people who can oppress you. So when you use the word racist and racism, and it's systematic oppression, the white dude down the street is not your oppressor because he don't have that power. He just have privilege, which is totally different from power. You know what I'm saying? He's not your oppressor. You know what I'm saying? He's that dude. Like I told you, we still in one big colony. Dude down the street who's exercising that privilege, that's the gun line boss. He crossed the gun line, boss. They got too much information. That's him. That's his ass. That's why they so quick to call the police on you. The slave catchers, they so quick to call them on you and shit like that. Ain't shit changed. We still in them times, man. I don't care how they like to rap it and put an illusion on it, and I don't care how many melanated brothers of the boule that they squeeze in there to put on TV. Like, yeah, everybody can make it, man. Everybody good. You know what I'm saying? Billionaires, but I ain't giving back to my community, though. But you don't know that because I'm charming and you caught up in the illusion and you hypnotized by your TV that you not even paying attention that all of these melanated celebrities have all the money in the world to get all of us out of motherfucking the situation that we in and still be rich, but yet instead they don't. That's because they can't, because they don't own that motherfucking money. The people that own them own that money and tell them that they can't give back to your community or you will die. Period. Think about everybody who tried to give back to the community and what happened to them. Now, think about all the ones who didn't give back to the community and look how far they go. Some of them do a humiliation ritual. Shout out to Will Smith. But we ain't going to talk on that on my platform, though. You know what I'm saying? Just drop that gem for you to do your own, because we do history and spirituality over here. But it's like that. It's like that. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Next rant, 30 minutes. That'll be close to the end. But now, let's go ahead and flip this one time. Catch up in the comments before I flip this real quick. Yeah, muddy waters, you feel me? Like in that video you posted, their skin looks straight up red. You feel me? Yeah. And those red, the skin tone that look red inside that Haitian video I posted, that's no different than your red bone brothers and sisters. That's the same thing. You know, some of their hairs in the video was straight, but I know some brothers and sisters who got their straight hair too. It's a recessive genetic that we carry the trait. Some of us American Indians carry that recessive trait. That's because of the mixture of, certain Sephardic Jews and Moors. Now, all of them came from Spain. Some of them did come from Africa, North Africa. We ain't gonna knock it like that. But like I said, one continent. So that makes sense, and innately, some of us do carry that genetic mutation to where we do come out with like straight hair and shit like that, or green and hazel eyes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But it's just a small amount to only make that small change, just only eyes and straight hair, but your hair ain't really all the way straight. You know what I'm saying? It's still like little froey, curvy and stuff until you slit that thing down. Then it's like straight. You feel me? But it's just those little minor mutations that happen. That's how you know you only got a small little drop, and it don't even appear like that. Every other generation get it. The ones who got green eyes now, your kids might get it, but more than likely your kids not gonna get it, but their kids will, or their kids' will. And they gonna be like, oh yeah, I got my eyes from my great grandmama. They talking about you. Like my great granddaddy, they talking about you. You know what I'm saying? That's how that happened with some of that. But genetics. You gotta study them genetics. Look up DEA and DNA. Shout out to Rashad Jamal. Y'all go tap into his YouTube as well. Brother be dropping dope little gems. You feel me? What do you think about the Aboriginals of Australia? The Aboriginals of Australia is, they the Aboriginals there. Some of them carry the Neanderthal DNA. I hate using the Neanderthal DNA because it's no such thing as Neanderthals unless you know that the Neanderthals is the wild man and shit like that. But some of them carry that DNA of that. That's why they kind of resemble them a little bit in the face, but the Aboriginals of Australia, they Aboriginals. They Aborigines. They no different than you and me. They have ties to the earth. They been here. They from the earth. They from the soil. They melanated. They part of the tribe. They no different than us. You know, that's it. They no different than us. Shit, some of them have descendants over here in America. You get people like LeBron James who look like an Aboriginal of Australia. You know what I'm saying? You get people like him. You look at his face, then you go to Australia and you look at some of them Aboriginal men face. It's the same. Then you can take his face over there to Malaysia, and then you can find people in Malaysia that look like him. Hey, one big ass tribe is what we are. We everywhere because we was put everywhere at the same time. I'm telling you, I have to save it. Yeah, that's why I don't argue. I give you straight facts. I'm telling you. What's happening, Shine? Glad you could tap in, big dog. Appreciate the gifts and the likes. Hey, y'all go check out the big dog Shine live, man. Like if you want like funny, enlightened, and chill vibes sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it be it be funny, it be dope. It's dope topics too, but it's like funny, smart, enlightening, but he still drop the gems on it. It's dope, hey, y'all go tap into the big dog for real. He be on it, especially for my vegans, and if you are people who like exotic fruits and stuff like that, he most definitely talk about exotic fruits. He drop gems on them, let you know what is up. Hey, you know, you an American Indian, you gotta start eating like one. Get some of them exotic fruits in your system and watch what it do to you. It's exotic for a reason. They really be saying they don't like white people, but you get a DNA test from a white man. Hey, I'm a hawk for real, man. Hey, Trill Tomahawk, most definitely. Like I never understood that logic. The upper room is what they get. Oh man, for real. Most definitely. Willie Lynch letter is still working. It's most definitely still working. Same shit, different look, most definitely. They have all the money and the misery that comes with it. I'm telling you, they most definitely do. They get all the money and the misery that comes with it. Because they went about it the wrong way. Also born with blonde hair. That's dope. Hey, who said that? Bronze vessel. Hey, I like that. And that's a scam. They finding out whose DNA is which and who they need to come after. And that ties into what I always been telling y'all on my lives. Over 1 million melanated people and kids come up missing, organs missing. Now I wonder out of that million a year, how many of them took a DNA test? Whether it's a paternity test to see if a child is yours or actual DNA test to see where you from. I wonder. And a lot of the children, a lot of their DNA get taken at birth. When they come out and they be doing what they be doing over there while the mother's all tired and shit. The father right there, you did good. If the father's in the delivery room, times change. Women be doing it by themselves sometimes, even in the delivery room. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? But you all right and stuff like that. And they be over here, you gotta give them a shot. Say, go and get that blood real quick. Whatever the fuck, man, they be getting it real quick. Or the blood of the mama can tell too, because they can separate the mama DNA from the baby DNA just off of the mama's blood sample too, and they can, yeah, man, they own that. And then you be wondering like, bro, if 1 million+ kids come up missing a year, then why my phone ain't doing no Amber Alert or no shit like that? Like that bitch supposed to be ringing like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this whole year, since this year started, I got like 2 Amber Alerts, and I'm like, it don't even sound right when you read it. You be like, what, nigga? Y'all making shit up now. Just because somebody's starting to shine light that what the fuck happened to the Amber Alerts. Because that shit, like, come on, man. At this point in technology, when an Amber Alert hit and all these cameras around, we should be able to get pictures of the vehicle and stuff be sent to our phone. How advanced technology is, and all these cameras on the street, like, and they sending us. If you see this car, y'all got all these cameras. Y'all don't see this car. Well, come on, y'all got quote unquote satellites that can see Earth and all this shit, but y'all can't see a motherfucking red van that just snatched the kid on the corner with a camera that's on the corner. Bro, get out of here, man. Ain't nobody falling for that. These fake. It's an illusion. I ain't going too deep on that. I like my platform. I gotta stay here for y'all. Let me tone it down. All right, I'm gonna flash some books real quick on the back. Because a lot of people always like ask me what books and sources and stuff I be reading, so they can further theirs too. I'm gonna flash a couple of books on there if y'all want to screenshot them real quick. I'm gonna give you a couple of little seconds. I'm gonna thumb through the messages. You know what I'm saying? But here's you can find most of these on Amazon still. Some of them is out of print. You gotta dig for them. Uh, but yeah, you got this one called The Knights Templar, of course. That's a dope read. And now since y'all been on the platform and we did a whitewash series and we didn't expand our minds with this information, when you read this book with everything that we just learned now, because a lot of these Knights Templars, they wasn't fair-skinned people. They used one of us to turn on one of us, but the hit comes from one of us. Oh yes, some of these quote-unquote elites that you think is the oppressor, those folks are puppets. Rothschild is a puppet. Rockefeller is a puppet, man. These folks got strings being pulled on them. They Ashkenazi. Come on, look. There's one brother from the tribe of Shem that flipped on us. In order to give orders, it has to come from Shem. So whether you're good or bad, if you're a member of Shem, you calling the shots behind the scene, man. And then if you sprinkle a little Moors who flipped on us, you know, the Moranos, you know, you sprinkle a couple of them, you know, then you throw in a couple of Ashkenazis and you put all of them in a pot and you mix it all up. You got one big ass scheme for enslaving the world. But we ain't gonna go too deep on that because I like my platform. That's just a little gem. Check out Knights Templar, man. Check out Knights Templar. I'm telling you, let me move out the way. Go and get that. The hospitals get all our DNA at birth. Sometimes some hospitals do, some doctors do, some doctors don't. Believe it or not, not all doctors are bad. Some of them actually go against their orders. This is why a lot of them be losing their jobs and shit. But a lot of them do go against their orders, but some of them do for their money. They most definitely change our name to all capital letters. Taste this lace. It's Amber Alert. Kanisha Alert. They don't care about us. I don't even be hearing about no little white girl be getting taken either. On the Amber Alert. That's another sign that the jokes being played on us. They don't even care about them when they kids get took for real. They said you a ticket with the pick of your plates though. Hey Adrian, hey, I'm glad you said that. Bruh, you ain't gotta tell me. Man, look, bruh. Look. Y'all know what's in this? They done most definitely got my picture of my tag and sent it in the mail because I went over a toll. Because, you know, you don't, here in Louisville, Kentucky, you don't physically pay the toll with cash. You run through it and they bill you. Like, for real. You run through the toll here in Louisville and they bill you. And it got your license plate on it on one picture. So you can't be like, nah, that ain't me. And then on another picture, they got you driving that motherfucker like that. Like, on this picture, it's me like, and they take two pictures, license plate and you, and they send it to you in the mail. So you telling me y'all didn't see these kids get taken? Come on, man. Quit playing. We ain't gonna go too deep. Quit playing. Y'all sure got me crossing the toll bridge at 12 o'clock at night and then get out of here. For real. Shit, smoke my man. I chase her to get the place. Police tell her about just sit there. Now that I think about it, with all the money black celebrities have, I'm trying to tell you. Queen Khalifa. Yeah, I'm glad you said Queen Khalifa. It slipped my mind. I most definitely got to do that video for Queen Khalifa. I think the part 2. Yes. Just come, yeah. A lot of our communities, we had our own banks and hospitals inside our communities, and a lot of our doctors inside the hospitals was into holistic healing until the Rothschilds came through and bought up everything, and folks started selling out and getting fired. They're Esau Japhet kin. There you go, Damian Stevens. I'm glad you said that. They are most definitely Esau and Japhet kin. It would be crazy to find out it was one of us pulling the strings. The irony of it. Damn. Rita Jenkins. Come on, man. You know a good action movie gotta have a good plot twist. You know a good horror movie gotta have a good plot twist. The world is a stage. This wouldn't be a good movie if there wasn't a plot twist. You know what I'm saying? Because if we finding out that race don't exist, and we finding out all this stuff, they most definitely know this. So that means the people at the top isn't all Saxons. You know what I'm saying? So you like, huh? And then these melanated family crest that was over there that mysteriously disappeared. Yeah, you know, when I did the video, I'm like, man, look at these crests, all these melanated people over here. I'm shocked by it. But when you get over the excitement of seeing it and you get to thinking, and you like, hold on, man, this crest is in Germany. Japhet, Germany. Hold on, bro. They already like to play the colorizing game on you and stuff already. So hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me think about this real quick. Tribe of Japhet. The world was melanated in the beginning. The mutated gene is 8,000 years old, 6,000 for some people who want to say 6,000 in the comments. I don't know why people always do that when I say this, but 8,000 years old, huh? Japhet, melanated. Esau, ruddy. Y'all seen what ruddy look like? You just seen the Haitian video. The red dude, that's considered ruddy. Remember I just said, same people, melanated. So Esau came out ruddy. Well, Esau was hairy. I know hairy melanated people. I've seen them before. They do exist. You know, it ain't no conspiracy. They do exist. They out here. You know, the melanated people with them, the men with the hair on their chest and shit like that. That should be looking nasty, but it's just, you know, hair on their chest and shit like. Yeah, they exist. So yeah, Esau melanated. He was hairy. Okay, got you. See, a lot of people is fueled by this hate for just white folks. Period. That they can't still research and think outside the box, and they limiting their information, and they're limiting their knowledge, and they're limiting their awakening for real, to the point that they just sitting still. And what we learned, that energy, it has to keep moving. If it don't go backwards, if it don't go forward, and if it sits stagnant, it self-destruct. It becomes it dies out. This is why you're starting to see certain movements starting to die out, because it's stagnant, bro. Y'all been saying this same shit since goddamn, bro, 1980, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is why I be giving it hard to the commit and Pan-African. You know, they my brothers. You know, siblings joke and jive on each other. So just look at this, me joking and jiving on you till you get this shit right. Man, y'all been talking about this same shit, bro, since 1980, man. What's up? The knowledge don't get no deeper than this. Okay, we know about Kemet and alchemy, and the land was called black, and the statues and Isis and Horus, and we know that they got Jesus from it. Y'all can't get no deeper than that. I can. Check this out. Those same Kemet folks said that their ancient ancestors came from the West Coast, and now we know that the compasses is flipped. So when they really mean from the Western Hemisphere, them people changed the words and said your ancestors is really from the Promised Land, which is the East. Middle East would be Memphis and Utah and Middle East. You feel me? So West Africa, huh? If we East on the compass, West Africa, connected. One compass, one landmass, and everything like that. So yeah, man, your knowledge don't get that deep. But now it do, because now you can't say nobody didn't tell you. Now, if you choose not to dig deep, that's you choosing ignorance at this point, because it gets way deeper than that, bro. America was once called the land of soul where the gods dwell. Come on, man. Okay. The land of black people. As they say, the land of black people, the land of soul, S-O-L, the same thing that the sun was called, S-O-L, soul, the land of soul, where the gods dwell. Here. I'm going to find that map and I'm going to post it. You know, it be hard. Like something be telling me to screenshot shit when I see it, and I just be, I don't know, I be in la la land sometimes. I just scroll past it, and then when you try to go back, that thing gone. You be like, come on, that shit can't go nowhere that quick, but it won't go that quick. But I can find it though. Y'all already know what it is. Sherlock Homeboy. Same reason the Pope worshiped the Black Madonna. Uh-huh. Tyler Perry's Oval is truly spilling secrets with that show. I gotta check that out. I ain't check it out just because, it's Tyler Perry, but he probably now starting to drop some gems. Cause I mean, it is getting to a point in time where a lot of them know what's going on, so a lot of them gonna start spilling secrets and shit here and there. You just gotta catch them. Yeah, I'm dead. 444, we hit 444. We in here. Synchronized. Melanin true color is green, most definitely. Of course, yeah, melanin true color is green because melanin is the same thing as chlorophyll. Yeah, we plant life. That's why we grow to the sun. Our hair grow to the sun. We get our food and our nutrients and vitamins from the sun, just like a plant do. You know, and it's crazy because a long time ago, it's funny because check this out. All my vegans that's in here, don't leave. I'm just let me rattle your brain here. A lot of vegans and vegetarians say don't eat animals because it's alive and it's a living being, and that would be cannibalism. Now, that same idea, plants is also alive. And if they're alive and they're a living being and they have souls and everything else, and melanin is literally the same as chlorophyll, so this plant is literally no different than you, and you eat it. Universal law of reflection. And you eat it. Well, what did our ancestors used to eat if they wasn't vegetarians? Check this out. Your skin is the same as chlorophyll. What does chlorophyll do to a plant? It takes the sunlight and it transforms it into vitamins and nutrients and minerals and food. And you also water the plant. So I would assume that our ancestors would drink alkaline water and sun gaze because their bodies was different. Their bodies wasn't as polluted as ours. So, light body. That's just an idea. That's just an idea. But I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with vegan and you supposed to just say fuck it and eat all this flesh and shit. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying a lot of vegans have a habit of saying that people is not woke because they're not vegans or vegetarians, and that's no different than a person saying you the devil because you're not a Christian. We everybody that's on this channel, this platform right now, we left Christianity for a reason. We left it because people is judgmental, so let's not bring that judgmental thing to a woke place. You don't know this person's journey, just like that person don't know your journey. Because I imagine most vegans and vegetarians are also spiritual. So, you might be at a point in your spiritual journey that this person just haven't reached yet. That don't mean that he's any less woke than you. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I eat fruits. I eat vegetables. I detox. I fast. I also eat turkey and lamb and goat as well. And I'm willing to bet I will go head to head with any vegan on knowledge just to prove my point that just because you don't eat meat, that don't mean that you're better than anybody else, bro. You're the same, if not a little bit behind. You know what I'm saying? Stop judging people. I hate that. And I only say that because every time I talk about, just eating goat and turkey and stuff like that, you eat that carcass, you got to eat like a god. Like, bro, come on, man. Hero, Evan. You know, if he's still in here. But you know, chill out, man. My journey, you there. I ain't there. I'm trying to get there, man. Chill out. Stop judging people. And that ain't just vegans. That goes for a lot of folks. You know, it's a lot of Israelite brothers and sisters out here who be judging people. And you're not supposed to judge, bro. Who are you to judge me? How are you gonna be telling me about the Most High and you doing the total opposite of what he doing? That is no better than the same religion that you're talking against. Bind, the same religion, the bind spell. That's the same religion that you're trying to counteract the spell with, but you're just adding to it by being judgmental. You know, stop that. Stop. That ain't cool. Yeah. I just had to get it off my chest because I hate when people be judging folks, man. And we supposed to be out. A lot of us supposed to be woke. We supposed to be spiritual and all this stuff like that. But you sitting here just judging people. You looking down on people and you ain't trying to help them up. If you gonna look down on somebody, you look down to help them up, not to look down to keep them down, bro. You no different than the boule, and you might as well go ahead and sell out and go and get your Freemason hat and do the same thing that everybody else doing. If you doing that, a lot of brothers is sitting on knowledge and don't even want to tell people, share people, and that ain't cool, bro. Knowledge is free, man. That shit's internal. Let that shit flow. But it's cool because, you know, universal law has balance. You don't even know what you're doing against the universe is bad, bro. Especially if you're on this journey to wake people up. Come on. But you know, I didn't flip this book real quick. My neighbor must heard my lie. They started playing gospel music. I'm like, he's the devil. I get that a lot. They probably heard the whole line and cut this gospel music up. He's the devil. What is he talking? Just blasphemy. Go ahead and play your ghost spell music, man. That's what gospel mean. Ghost spell. Don't play your ghost spell music, man. It's cool. Remember, it's all about spells. They have to keep you inside the trance. They have to keep you binded for in all ways, and frequency is a good one. Holy hero, you got it. Hey, I knew he was still in here. Said the hero, I just had to fuck with you one time, bit dog. Mm-hmm. America's most definitely giving a sham. The universe be sending you messages. I feel it. I got a whole lot of energy for some reason. I don't know. I done smoked like 2 blunts, bro, and I'm still energetic as hell. Edom seed is spoiled. Everyone being was originally brown. Yup, yup. Listen to America, Trick Daddy. Oh yeah, Trick Daddy very woke. That's why he going through what he going through. Mm-hmm. Eating the fruit and passing the seed is a symbolic relationship. I can see that, Power Gen. Water and sun, most definitely. Not true. Nothing has a soul except man. Handsome Brown. You said not true. Nothing has a soul except man. I'm not understanding. We could breathe and absorb the light. Yup. Mm-hmm. Breatharians. Mm-hmm. Meat is just a heavy food, and fruit and vegetable takes longer to pass. Uh-huh. We all growing still, most definitely. Adding, where you from? I'm from Georgia. I'm Atlanta, Georgia, the South Side, Zone 3 to be specific, College Park. I grew up there. Okay, I gotta give you the story. Because I grew up in a military family. My dad was in the Marines. He fought in Vietnam, and my mama was in the Army, and she almost got shipped out to Desert Storm. But, she ended up, you know, getting pregnant with me. But, saved mom dudes from going to war. But, anyways, uh, I was born on an Army base in El Paso, Texas. And I was there till I was like 3 years old. And around that time, that's when my dad got out the Marines. And when he got situated in Atlanta, he came back and got me because my mama was still in the Army. So I left El Paso at 3, went to Atlanta, Georgia, stayed there till I was like 10. And then my mama got out the Army. And the family moved to Augusta, Georgia, which is not that far from Savannah and South Carolina. It's big Gullah Geechee territory, and Blackfoot and Cherokee and Creek Indian and Seminole territory and all that, Sephardic Jew, Moors and all that stuff. So we moved to Augusta, Georgia because that's where part of the family is originally from. A lot of my family is originally from the Haiti Islands. They left Haiti Islands, then they went to South Carolina. Then they went from South Carolina, then they went to Savannah, Augusta, Atlanta. Some went down to Florida. A lot of them went out to Louisiana, New Orleans, the Third Ward, and then some went to Chicago, some went to Memphis, and the other ones went to Detroit. Detroit is on my mama's side. That's where you get the Blackfoot. You know what I'm saying? The Blackfoots is normally a northern tribe. So my mama's side of the family, the Blackfoots, they from the northern tribe. Like my mama's from Detroit. So they from the northern tribe, and during the Trail of Tears, they migrated down south. This is why you can find disperses of Blackfoot everywhere. Like you can find people from the West Coast that say they got Blackfoot, the South, the North, the Mid. Like a lot of people got Blackfoot in their family because when they came down, they just dispersed like that, and they intermingled with other tribes, became one, and all that. So Mom Duke's side, the Blackfoots up north, Detroit and Chicago. Dad's side, strictly the South, all through the South. With a sprinkle of Brooklyn, New York, Flatbush, New York, and stuff like that. I never met them. It would be funny meeting them, but I never met them before. I talked on the phone with them before. That was funny. And then a couple of cousins came down during the summer, but other than that, I don't know the aunties and shit. I just met the kids that's my age. So yeah, my family big. My grandmama had 12 kids, and my great grandmama had 12. Like 12, just a magic number in the family, I guess. But so we big, like tribe for real. So that's just a little background of me. Hero Evans, I never judge, but I'm a guy and I teach people if I listen. Boy, I'm just fucking with you. Chill out, man. You be giving me hell all day on Facebook. You on my platform right now. This my chance. Chill out. I'm just joking with you. I feel you. Oh man. Sacrilege. Tigers, you a fool for real. Sacrilege. The holy water. They probably threw holy water on my door by now. What is this witchcraft he speak of? Oh man. Imagine trying to explain artificial food to someone in 2000. Man, you try to explain this shit if we try to explain this stuff to ourselves in 2000, we'll probably end up in a damn nut home for real. We'll probably be like, bro, lock this nigga up, man. What the fuck he talking about? Cause I know I was 10 in 2000. I know I would most definitely be looking at you crazy. Like even though my dad used to tell me stuff like this, I just be like, man, yeah, right. But now I got older and I was like, man, Pops was right. This is the Mayan astrology book, for those who was wondering. Man, I most definitely been up since 7 myself. Zone 1 and 4 ATL all day. Yeah, Zone 1 and 4. I'm East Side Zone 6. You out there in East Atlanta. Just another day in the East Atlanta 6. Just a young nigga trying to, hey, don't get me on that East Atlanta 6, man. Big. That's that real Gucci, not this clone Gucci. But that real Gucci right there. Rita Jenkins on Blackfoot and Cherokee. That's a nice little breed right there. Best of both worlds. Having in Chita Scott. That's a nice little, yeah, see. Where you get it. A lot of these books you can find at archives.org or you can go to if you got what's that sticker said? I got these books at half price books and music. That's the thing. Hey, check this out. If y'all got like a discount bookstore where you at, or like a half price books and music, or stuff like that, of that nature, go in there and go dig in them books. Oh man, people, that's places where people can sell books and get rid of old books, and a lot of people don't know what they getting rid of. I done found so many gems for the low because they don't know what they getting, and the people at the bookstore that's buying it don't know what they getting. That's why I be finding books for like $7.99 and for the low like that, and they be on Amazon for like $50-$60 and stuff. Like, man, check out them bookstores, dig inside them things, man. Inside this bookstore, I like this bookstore, Half Price Books and Music, because there's literally a section that says Christian fiction. I walked in the store and I seen that categorization that says Christian fiction, and I sat here and I was like, you can't get no clearer than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Man, hey, go into these bookstores, man. The libraries still exist. And go to the libraries, they still exist. Dewey Decimal System, like some stuff you're not gonna find online. A lot of stuff you will, some stuff you not, man. And if you into the hard copy stuff, like if you just not with the PDFs and stuff like that, and you need that hard copy, hit these bookstores. I'm telling you, there's plenty gems in there, man. Like, I'm speaking into existence on my first $1,000,000 on however, wherever I get that, man, whether it's through Bitcoin or stock. I'm buying me a bookstore my damn self. I'm going here to Half Price Books and Music, and I'm like, I own you guys now, and I need all of you guys to leave because I'm turning this into a man cave. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm like, yes, this is my man cave, and I'm gonna be in there. The next time y'all see me, I'm being here. Grizzly Adams done read 1,000 books. Like, man, I done stumbled across some shit, y'all. Hit them bookstores for real. They still here. And pick up a newspaper. They still here, and the truth be put in there too, but people don't read. So that's a good place to put the truth. Especially if you hiding it in plain sight. Newspaper. Goodwill, yep. The Goodwill, they got books too. You'll stumble across stuff there. I've been talking about the food shortages before it's over, man. We'll return to its own. Yep. Yeah, the food shortages. The food shortage has been going on. I'm glad you mentioned that. The food shortage has been going on for so long that I want to say, I'm not accurate. I'm just throwing an estimation that about 60 to 70% of majority of the food you buy in these grocery stores and fast food places ain't even real. That's how long this food shortage has been going on behind the scenes. You gotta remember, when they openly tell you something, man, that shit been going on a long time ago. They just now telling you. That shit been going on a long time ago. A lot of these GMO foods and stuff. Remember, GMO began 8,000 years ago. There's not enough cows to feed all billion people on this earth. That means that they've been genetically modifying, and we ran out of food a long ass time ago, technically, with some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Once the buffaloes start becoming extinct and all that type of stuff, you know what's going on. You feel me? Because it's the same game, different age. They took the buffalo from the American Indians, our ancestors, to starve them as a way to kill them. Fast forward, the descendants is going through the same food shortage in a way. They're trying to kill us because we still here and they can't get rid of us, and time is getting closer. They have a deadline to hit. The deadline coming real short. It look like they ain't gonna make it because they dying out faster than the deadline. Your mission has failed. You know what I'm saying? But we've been eating fake food for a long time. I'm talking about a long time. I'm talking about like parents was kids. It's crazy, man. That Tyrantarian Empire, I'm gonna keep saying that Tyrantarian Empire opened my mind to how old a lot of this stuff really is. And we think it's new. Crazy. Remember, genetically modified was 8,500 years ago. The first couple of foods was genetically modified 8,500 years ago. McDonald's be talking about they be knocking 1 billion burgers a year. That's McDonald's alone. So where is all this other ground beef and stuff coming from in Kroger, in Walmart? You know what I'm saying? Some of these little pit pet stores or girlies or, you know what I'm saying, Food Line, Winn-Dixie, you know, some of us still have that out here and around and stuff like that. But where's all this meat coming from here if these folks is knocking off 1 billion and it's a Burger King on every block? So I'm just saying, like, where's all this other stuff coming from then? Like, it ain't that many cows. Huh. Where's all these chickens and shit coming from, man? Like, it ain't enough chickens to feed all these people. Hold on, man. You start questioning stuff. Then you start pulling up to these fast food restaurants, looking at their menus, and certain items will have a cross next to it, and certain items won't, but certain items will have a cross on it. And you start thinking. When you open up a newspaper and you turn to the obituaries, or if you turn to anything or any historical fact that's dealing with a human being and they died, it has that same little cross on that thing. Huh. Huh. Shout out to my vegans and vegetarians because y'all gonna love what I'm about to say next, you feel me? So now check this out. Children of the Most High, who's not supposed to be cannibals. And I'm not talking about cannibals with the animals. I'm talking about, yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Because their mission is to keep us disconnected from the Most High and spirituality. You feel me? I'm going to say that again. Their plan is to disconnect us spiritually and from the Most High, which is our higher self as well. Excuse me. And the only way to lead the children of the Most High, or the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying, whatever you subscribe to, to lead the children of the Son away, you have to lead them astray from their laws, their morals, their principles, their values, the characters, the thing that gives you a sense of moral compass when you're doing something wrong and you get that feeling like, bro, you ain't even supposed to be doing this shit. You know, that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's that feeling that when you do something wrong, you get a feeling of shame. Like you're not supposed to do that. You feel guilty. Like when you get that, you know what I'm saying? When that feeling starts to become numb and you start finding it easier and easier to do stuff that you're not supposed to do, stuff that your parents and your grandparents and your great grandparents and everybody will be ashamed of. It's why some people don't even have their parents on their social media, because if their parents really read some of the shit that they put on Facebook, they be like, I ain't raised you like this. What the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Those people like that, you know, led astray. So to keep us disconnected and led astray. Now, check this out. The guidelines to our diet was strict. We are literally supposed to till these lands Grow your own stuff. Be self-sufficient, self-determination. That thing that the CIA don't want us to be, self-determined, the self-determination. Grow your own stuff, sharecroppers, your own farm, your own crops that you know is good that you can put inside your body. You know, they want you to be dependent on the government, the govern, control, mental, mind. They want you to be dependent on them. So now you're a minority. The root word of minority is minor. Minor is a person who can't take care of themselves. Making sense? Words to spells. I love this etymology series because some etymology I couldn't put on the green screen. So hope you catching what I hope you picking up what I'm putting down right now. So they don't want you to be self-determined. They want you to depend on the government because the government governs your ment. Govern means control. Ment is short for mental. They want to govern your mental, your consciousness. So after they do that, that breaks you down to a dependent person who is not self-sufficient or independent. So now you're dependent on them. So in their system of the matrix and law, you are a minor, a minority, a minority. Minority has nothing to do with a small number or group of people and shit like that. Words and spells. That's bullshit definition. You gotta go to the root of everything. A minority is the same as a minor. It's just plural. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Now, if I can get these people to become cannibals, knowingly, unknowingly, because everything is hidden in plain sight, signs are for the conscious mind. So the specific diet kept us away from this trickery that's going on if we would have obeyed by it and abide by it. But since we start taking on the ways of the heathen, yet again, melanated being, 9 ether beings, you don't like meat. You like the seasoning. This is why you don't like white people food, because it's bland with no seasoning. You're tasting the raw, real meat. You don't like that shit. Now, you throw that seasoning on that motherfucker, you spice the flavor up, then yeah, because it's satisfying your taste buds, but you don't really like it. Your body don't like it. This is why it takes long for you to digest. This is why you get prostate cancer. This is why you get colon cancer. This is why you get all these cancers. You get parasites inside you. And I'm going to say this one time since we talking about parasites. Go check out that anime on Netflix. I'm going to do a breakdown series. I got some more hidden in plain sight videos coming. I've been working, trust me. New anime update called Parasite. Check that out. Gems. You eat this meat, you get this parasite. A parasite is literally an alien. Peep game. A parasite is literally an alien. It's living. It's live. It's alive. You feel me? And a lot of your moods and your personality is not even you. It's that parasite that's taking over your body. And the more you feed it, the more it grows. Have y'all ever seen a video of a person getting worms taken out their intestines and shit? It's nasty. If you got the stomach, go check it out. If you don't, stay away from that shit. But you keep feeding and parasites multiply. You take one head off a dragon, another one keeps popping up like that, yeah. And you keep feeding it. You keep feeding it. Shout out to the tapeworm. You keep feeding it. This is why you gotta starve and detox and fast your body. You know what I'm saying? It's about time for my little fast. That's why I'm doing this health part of the video right now. So you gotta starve it. But you keep eating it. That parasite controls your mood. It controls your anger. It controls your depression. It controls your happiness. It controls when you're hungry. It controls how much you eat. Even though your stomach is full, but you still want to eat. That's that parasite that you've been feeding inside you that's greedy and shit like that. It's a parasite. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep feeding. That little thing controls you. It's a parasite, literally, man. You gotta peep game. Get the look, check this out. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with you. In order to understand what I'm saying, as we do away with titles and labels and stuff like that, and we ascend to our spiritual world and spiritual selves and stuff like this, get the word human and normal out of your brains. That's another label that causes division. There's no There's no. We are extraterrestrials, extra, extravagant, and abundance, terrestrial, and inhabitant of Earth, extraterrestrial. We are the ETs. All them weird mother you be talking about. No. Get that out your head. We are the ETs right now in the 3D realm. We are the ETs. This planet is not what you think it is because you have not been outside your neighborhood or your state and you have not explored this whole globe. This planet is not what you think it is. The crazy planets that they be showing you on sci-fi and all that. Earth is one of them planets. The occupants of this planet is extraterrestrials. They're ETs. There are these 9 ether beings, Sirius star system, which I think we're still in. But, they want to tell you it's way out there or whatever. And I'm willing to bet that we've been here the whole time. We been here in the Sirius constellation the whole time. I'm willing to bet you that. If you have to brainwash the Anunnaki descendants, you have to do away with all their history, and you have to make them believe that they're from Africa when they really from America. You got to make them believe that they from way out there in the constellation and shit when you're right here. You've been right here the whole time. That's one of the biggest illusions. We been here the whole time. The shit that we be reading about in these galactic books, the giants, there was giants on here. We've been here the whole time. This is the exotic planet before the Greys got here. And they did what they did when they created the clouds. They did sub-zero temperature and they did all they were. This was the most exotic planet in the universe. This was Eden. This was it. This was this. This is why it's strategically set up to be the distance it is from the sun so everything can grow the way it do and survive and thrive the way it do. You see Mars is... you see Mars and all them, it's more little dusty as hell. You go behind us, you see the other little planets that they want to display, but we already know that what's up as above, so below, that's water up there. But we already know we're going to play the game, though. You feel me? But you look back and all those planets is bare, but you get to us, that motherfucker exotic as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to bet those other planets is just like ours, but here, we've been here the whole time. Man, how do you make people forget that they God? How do you enslave God? 2 questions that answers each other. How do you enslave God? By making them forget that they God and goddesses. The history, the culture is the memory. DNA is the memory for the actions, the manifestations. But the actual, what it really is, the history, the culture, you not understanding the artifacts when you see them. This is why it's important to study as much as you can to unlock certain DNA, which is going to fill in the rest because it's all electricity and energy. So once you reading artifact, when you're reading, those words is bouncing right back to you, energy, and it's hitting your DNA and it's unlocking something. Maybe it's a past memory or something, but your electricity, you're a plant, you're everything like this, man. You ask yourself a question, you will answer your damn self. You will get your answer. Like, it's so amazing. What is a human? What is normal? There's no such thing as normal. Every single individual is different and unique in their own way. Generalization is one of the biggest spells that they done placed on people. It's a bubble within a bubble. Just tell everybody they normal. Ain't shit special about them. So now you raise your kids to be normal. Man, be normal. Man, why people ain't normal? Man, I'm just trying to be normal. I'm just trying to live a normal life. Fuck that, I'm trying to be weird. Because the etymology of weird is to control one's destiny. Y'all can be normal all you want to. I'm trying to be weird. I love being weird. I love thinking out the box and everything like that. That's why most of the most successful people is the ones that think outside the box and take the risk that normal people won't take. Because weird people take control of their own destiny. In order to set manifestations in your life, you have to be able to take risks and be able to take control of your own destiny. Live day by day, practice serenity, everything like that. What is normal? Stop telling your kids to be normal. Your kid come in here and say that they want to go to school with a rain boot on and a Jordan and a tutu. Support that. Support that. That's called creativity. That looks wild to you, but to your kid, they making a fashion statement. You feel me? And when they get older, that creativity is gonna mold, and they just gonna get better and better, and then eventually you gonna have a damn clothing line design or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop telling kids to be normal. You're also not helping the indoctrination by telling kids that. Be weird, baby. Do you? That's why I tell Isis, my daughter, man, do you, baby. She be running in here, be making all kind of sounds and stuff on her head and stuff. Like she like the cloth that I be having, so she'll go get one of her baby wipes and she'll put it on her head like this, like I do, and she'll be walking around like this. Do you, baby? That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That makes you feel good. Do you? You know what I mean? She 2 years old. We go shopping. I take her out to go get some shoes. I let her pick her own shoes. What shoes you like? What color do you like? These. You like these for sure? Yes. All right, we just get them. I don't care what color they is. You like them, just get them. That's helping them know what they want and their creativity. You gotta, you know, you gotta play with their mind. You can't put no chain on their mind. Most parents put the chain on their mind and tell their kids to be normal and all that stuff. You ain't no different than the oppressor telling you that you ain't God and a goddess. Stop that. Stop that. It starts at childhood. Teach them what's 100. You know, let me flip the book real quick and check the messages. Y'all been going ham in here. Ooh, 77, my bad. Y'all know how I get on my rants. Gonna set this right here real quick. Books A Million, Barnes and Nobles. Yup. 84 mergers. I found History of the World in 5 books for $20, and on Amazon it's 4,000. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a steal right there. It do. Right, where's the beef? You feel me? Hidden in plain sight, they asking everybody, where's the beef? You know, but they ask you, where's the beef? You know what you eat. You know what I'm saying? These folks, bruh, when they say wicked and cunning, they mean that. Hybrid foods and snap. Yup. Shout out to Dr. Sebi. Human flesh labeled as different meats. Yup. Yep. Human meat is labeled as different meats. And that's why you gotta be weary when you hear the word grind, like ground beef. Beef. The average person would think cow. Out of the box thinker would be like, these folks already look at us like cattle. Ground beef. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Ingles. I used to go in there and it always smelled like dead animals. Hey, Trill Tomahawk, I know exactly Ingles. I know exactly the store you talking about. I know about Ingles. Hey, it most definitely smelled like the slaughterhouse was in the back. You ever read I said Damien, you ever read the CIA Adam and Eve story? Yeah, we did a live on Adam and Eve. I might do another one just to recap because I ain't cover everything. I just hit the highlight points, but there's some more stuff in there. Urban Spices. Hello. What's happening, Mystical? I take Paragard every 6 months. I heard about that. Okay, my phone froze and I had to reset my phone. They try to kick you off the live. That's why I have a fruit and vegetable garden now. Most definitely. But I know you weren't trying to say they feeding us humans. Drop dead beauty. Look, man. Look, they showed the ghoul parasite is the word controlling the people in the movie Stargate. Hey, Power Gene, yup, exactly. Paragon all natural cleans the parasites and mucus. Oh, thank you. I need that. Anime got gems like a motherfucker. One Piece, for example, they used to be gods, were melanin before overthrown. Yup, Niji. Yeah, we always been extra. Ain't nothing normal about melanated people. We always extra. We extra loud. We do everything at a high vibration, a high frequency. Extraterrestrials. Most definitely. I love being unique. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Encourage my boys to be creative or different. Ain't nothing wrong with being different, man. Being different is dope. Why is a book 4,000 though? It got some gems in it. The higher the book, the more information it got. You have to allow children to be vocal in their choices, allowing them to make decisions. Yup. You gotta know. You gotta get them comfortable with making their own decisions early. The beef was already gone. Mm-hmm. Ground beef stopped being beef a long time ago, yeah. And vegan patties. English. Impossible meat, yes, it's impossible for it to be vegan. Hey. I seen parasites. It's tight at the end. It makes you think, hey, for real. Yeah. God Warrior King, most definitely. Y'all go check out that Parasite on Netflix. It's an anime. It's a series. It's dope, man. On Attack on Titan. I heard about Attack on Titan. I don't think I ever watched it yet. CIA Adam and Eve is a 280 page book that they released 57 of. Yeah, it's a deep book. I think we only covered page three. Like, like 3 pages. Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, Mona. Mona is a nice little cartoon. All right. So everybody who tuned in when I went to Cahokia Mountains, Cahokia Mounds, got another mound for y'all that I'm gonna go check out real soon. And like I told you, man, these mounds be right in your backyard. I'm right here in Louisville. This mountain is right here in Ohio. It's like 3 hours away, right in your own backyard, called Serpent Mound, right here in Ohio. Serpent Mound. You know, Anyone watch Rick and Morty? They be having little messages. Yeah, Rick and Morty is little. Yeah, Rick and Morty be having little messages. You gotta pay attention real deep. Wally is some hard ish to believe it could. I'm gonna have to check that. Grapeseed oil and raw distilled water. Huh. Got all yeah. Be the next month. Yeah, I'm most definitely gonna check it out. No. Cause I know I'm behind there getting on the spaceship that the government has offered. Gravity Falls is another kids cartoon that is strictly about the Illuminati. What? I'm gonna have to most definitely check that out. I like that movie Soul too that they dropped. That movie was dope too. Yup, Mother Nature had her heart stolen. Yup. I remember that movie. Yeah, Mona was dope. I haven't seen South Park in a while. All right, here we go. We done wrapped it on around the last slide. We about to go ahead and talk about it. Gotta hit folks with it real quick. 5 types of spiritual healing and what to be careful of. We're gonna talk about the 5 types of spiritual healing. You know, we always talked about shadow work. We talked about dark night of the soul. You know, we talked about universal laws. We talked about spiritual awakening. Now we're about to talk about the 5 types of spiritual healing. You know, 5 types of here, spiritual healing. You feel me? Hold on 1 second. All right. So now, as we start to rediscover who we are as melanated people now, ether beings, aboriginals to the soil, also children of the sun, which is the sun is called the soul of America, Turtle Island, Plum Serpent, the land of soul where the gods and goddesses dwell, children of that. As we start recovering our identity, for lack of a better term and label. You know, we can't focus so much. We can focus on the history and the physical and all that type of stuff, but we have to mainly heal as a nation of American Indians and Sephardic Jews, Moors, Anunnaki, you know what I'm saying? Like, we as one have to heal as a nation spiritually before they can be unity. The reason why the unity haven't happened yet because the healing haven't begun yet. And, the elitists know this. So now, spiritual healing. Spiritual healing comes after spiritual awakening because a spiritual awakening is one of the most hardest things that you're going to go through. You're going to reevaluate your beliefs. You're going to lose people along the road that you love the most. You're going to realize stuff about yourself that's going to hurt yourself and everything like that. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole fantasy and illusion that you painted around yourself in your mind because of the trauma that you didn't experience as a child and you suppress a lot of those memories and stuff like that. And what most trauma victims do when they going through trauma, they create a alter ego. So now not only do you have one ego, you just created a whole alter ego, which is an artificial ego. So now you walking around with 2 egos a consciousness and a subconscious. You have 4 different personalities in you. So now you have split personality disorder a little bit. Some of you might be bipolar. You might be schizophrenia. You know, you got an alter ego going on. Now you're starting to lose yourself and stuff like this. But all this type of stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? When you're going through trauma, this, you know, the brain does that to protect itself innately. This is where the alter ego come in at. You created an alter ego innately to protect yourself from something in your brain that's being suppressed. Now, spiritual healing heals all that shit. Excuse my French. Spiritual healing heals all that. So therefore, when you have an ego death, you also have an alter ego death to the point where it's literally just you. Spiritual healing. Just go to the 5 types real quick. All right, 5 types. You got physical healing of the body, holistic, herbs, dieting, fasting, detoxing, being conscious of what you put in your body, how much you put in your body, what time you put it in your body, everything like that. Exercising, working out, you know, my young crowd who's sexually active, wearing condoms, practicing semen retention and abstinence and celibacy. I know that shit sounds crazy and weird in 2022 and all this stuff when we're inside of an overly sexualized society, but it's overly sexualized for a reason, because there's a big ass lust demon that's running around, rampant around this thing. That's why it's overly sexual. So, yeah, if you're not trying to have a succubus or a Jezebel or an incubus for the ladies out there, if you ain't trying to have none of that attached to you, abstinence, semen retention. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of who you lay down with. Condoms, because you are an energy being. You are electricity, condoms, latex, STD, sexually transmitted demons, latex. Feel me? Physical reflection of the spiritual, spiritual reflection of the physical. So now, you heal your body physically by taking care of your temple, rebuilding your temple, fixing what was broken, what was chipped in your temple. And once you get it together, solidified, physical healing, boom. Now you get emotional healing of the heart. Emotional healing of the heart. Man, let that old shit go. Forgive who done hurt you. Let people do them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that happened in your life, it happened. You can't control serenity. Control what you can control, let go of what you can't control, and have the wisdom to know the difference. You can't change the past because it done already happened. It done already happened. And you can't change the future because it hasn't happened yet. You can only focus on the now, which is the present. The present means gift. The gift comes from the Most High. This is why the present, the gift. This is why it's called that. Etymology, wordplay, study of words. Hope you kept picking up what I'm putting down. So now, present. Forgive who hurt you and betrayed you and backstabbed you. Not for them, but for you. They karma coming. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't got shit to do with you on them. Forgive them so you can move on and everything like that. See, when people hurt you, you don't need closure. The only closure is forgiveness so you can move on. You feel me? Emotionally heal your heart. Forgive the family. Forgive the parents of how you was raised. Forgive your mama. Forgive your daddy. Forgive your daddy for not being there if he wasn't there. Forgive your mama for not being there if she wasn't there. Forgive them if they was emotionally unavailable while raising you. Like, forgive them, because you don't know what happened in their lives prior to you, and you have nothing to do with that. All you can do is just understand, to overstand, and love everybody unconditionally, unconditional love, and just, yeah, but forgive them, because they was learning too. You know what I'm saying? That's all we doing down here. Spirituality, we own it. Let's go. Mental healing of the mind. That goes the same under emotional healing. Mental healing and emotional healing. That goes hand in hand, because once you heal the heart, you heal the brain, because your heart has 40,000 neurons. Neurons is the same thing that's in your brain. So your brain and your heart is connected along with your stomach, because your intestines look like your brain, and it also has neurons in there. This is why you get a good feeling when shit don't go wrong and your heart get to pumping fast. That anxiety, like when you like you don't know what's going on, but something don't feel right. Your heart get to pumping, you get a feeling in your stomach, and then your mind get to wondering and stuff. Synchronicity. Shout out to the chakras. You feel me? Synchronicities. This is important why you have to eat healthy, exercise, and don't pollute your brain with bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's all connected. You have neurons all through here. You know what I'm saying? This is why people can die from an actual heartbreak. The neurons, the heart is deep. You feel me? It's deep. Heal that. Heal that. So it's all connected. And just like I said, your mind, your heart, your stomach, your heart, your mind, it's all connected, man. It's all connected. So now, spiritual healing, the healing of the spirit or soul. Notice they said or soul, because spirit and soul is two different things. Everything has a spirit, now everything has a soul. Shout out to my soul tribe, along with my spiritual tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us is united still, but spiritual healing. Once you get all this in synchronicity, the spirit healing is the point where you're now at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just at peace. It's a feeling. It's hard to explain it. It's like you done finally detached from the 3D world, and you accept serenity in life and people, how they come, to the point where you just at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think it's harsh when I say that. I don't have expectations of people, because the moment you put expectations of people, that's the moment that you get disappointed, because a lot of us and a lot of people put outrageously expectations of a person, and you forget that they are just a person, not normal and not a human, but they still have flaws, because that's how we are created, because flaws is how you learn. Your mistakes is how you learn, and nobody should be punished for a mistake. And that's going on a lot in this world. You feel me? Got to get back to spirituality, but you just be at peace with things. You know what I'm saying? If people want to leave your life, you be like, cool. With or without you, I'm gonna be straight. Not saying that in no disrespect, but I was already whole and happy and independent before you came, and I'm gonna be whole and happy and independent when you leave, because I am secure with myself and I know who myself. I can look in the mirror into my own eyes and see my own soul, and I know who I am. I am what I am. You can't put no title, no label on me, and you can't put me in no box. That type of energy and that type of vibration intimidates a lot of people. So you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. That's what peace is. What's meant to be will be. Like, you don't force nothing. You don't chase. You start attracting. You don't chase the money. You attract it. You don't chase good people. You attract it. You're not chasing yourself. You done already attract your higher self. Like, it's real. And that's just what peace is. So no matter what your situation, whether you rich or poor or whatever the case may be, if you at peace with yourself, then man, everything that's meant for you will be, and it will come to you when it's supposed to come in divine timing. You can't rush the universe. A lot of people be trying to rush time. We're going to use time right now for layman's terms. A lot of people be trying to rush time. A lot of people be trying to outlive the universe. You be trying to hurry up universe, and now you creating stress and extra worry on yourself, because the universe don't work like that. It's not, the universe is not surrounded with you. You not the center of the universe, and all your shit has to be answered at once. There's a billion other people on here who's praying to the same universe and who's connected to the same universe as you. And it's mighty selfish to try to put yourself first and try to rush it. You gotta wait in line. Divine timing. It'll come when it's supposed to come. Peace. Spiritual healing. Number 5, holistic healing of the body, the heart, the mind, the spirit. This is why it's called holistic healing. It's whole. Holistic healing. Once you healed the physical, healed the emotional, healed the mental, healed the spiritual, now you put all that together. Now you got holistic healing. Shout out to Dr. Sebi. Now you got holistic healing. Shout out to the other over 1,000 holistic healers that's out there, and shout out to the ones that we lost in the past that came up missing. So shout out to all of them. When you put it all together, because it's all connected, holistic. Similar to realistic, holistic healing. Now you're one. Now you good. Now this is your routine. This is your habit. This is your religion. Remember, words and spells behind the attention of the spell help you break the curse, and it could mean good or bad transmutation of energy. Now, religion only means bind. Don't you want to bind yourself to something good like holistic healing and the ways of the world and how you supposed to, not the ways of the world, but the ways of the universe and how you supposed to thrive? Okay, so now that's your new religion. That's something that you would do religiously. This is something that is your new habit. This is your new way of living. Living. This is your new way. And you got to stick to that, and you got to stand on that, because all of this, y'all know what all of this is? All of this ain't nothing but the laws of the Most High. I'm going to say that again. All of this ain't nothing but the laws of the Most High. You feel me? So, yeah, man. 5 steps to spiritual healing. You know, knowledge is power. Remember that. But also remember, knowledge is only powerful once it's applied. You having all the gems in your head and you not applying it to your life is worthless. That's no different than some old man in front of the liquor store with all this knowledge, but he's a drunkard. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't apply, he didn't believe in none of the knowledge that he was out here spewing to people. He was just talking just to get a little sip, you know what I'm saying? But knowledge applied, that's the power. That's the other half of it. They tell you knowledge is power, so you can only get the knowledge. But they don't tell you that once you apply the knowledge, you're casting the spell. And now the once normal human African American just ascended and became a high priest and high priestess in God and goddess status, because now, since he holistic healed his body and he know words and spells and intentions, and you know your bloodline and where you came from, and you know this my magnetic energy field. I control this shit because I'm weird. I control my destiny. Now you casting the spells. Now you're being the being that they don't want you to be. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Yeah. Let me catch up in these comments real quick. Mm-hmm. Forgiveness is for you now, damn, most definitely. Thanks for all the gifts and the likes and the shares. Thanks for everybody who's still here tuning in, rocking with your boy. I really do appreciate it. Do chakra have an opposite, like as above, so below? Do chakras have an opposite? It's no opposite of chakra. Chakra deals with energy. Energy is whatever you energy is whatever you make it. Chakra deals with energy and alignment. So chakra is there's no opposite, but I see where you're trying to go with it, but there's good and bad to every chakra. Like the root chakra, it deals with lust and material world and stuff like that. But at the same time, the good side of the root chakra, that once you get that on self-discipline, which is the semen retention and all that, once you get disciplined with that and you start at the bottom with the kundalini energy and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You start working on not being so lustful and actually having self-discipline when you're dealing with the physical realm and everything like that, like, you know what I'm saying, that root chakra, then you start going up. You start going up to what is it? Your solar plex, if I'm not wrong. It's your solar plex and then your heart, if I'm not mistaken. Then you just start working, the heart chakra. You can have a closed off heart. You can be cold hearted and shit like that, and it blocks your chakra. And you just a cold mother, you just cold blooded. Or you can open your chakra, you know what I'm saying? And you can operate on unconditional love and understanding and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Then you just keep on going. Then you get the throat chakra. When you get the throat chakra, which is controls speech, your voice and stuff like that, are you gonna use that chakra for bad? Are you gonna cast bad spells on people? Are you gonna curse people out all the damn time and shit like that? Excuse my language, my French, you know what I'm saying? But are you gonna curse people out all the time? Or are you gonna use your throat chakra to inspire people and enlighten people, to wake people up, to teach people, you know what I'm saying? Say the things that people in the world is scared to say because of political correctness and all this old other stuff like that. But you're a natural being, so you got all type of rights, and you got whatever right to say whatever you want to say on this earth, because you a natural being. This is your planet, this is your earth, this is your turf. So now, what you gonna do with that throat chakra? And then you just going up, you got the crown, the pineal gland, then you get the highest, the highest enlightenment. It's just that chakra work is all about you. The kundalini is all about you. As there's a good, there's a bad. As there's a bad, there's a good. Yin yang, as above, so below. So for every good, think about the opposite of that good. The opposite of lust is love. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. The opposite of greed and gluttony is moderation. Just it's like that. It's about balance for real. Hope I answered your question the best of my ability. I tried. Similar to the 5 pillars of Islam, exactly like the 5 pillars of Islam, because we are all the same people. We all got the same laws. It's just written in a different way to cause confusion. Most definitely. You rush the universe, you end up in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm trying to tell you. I have been charged and energized, and I have been attracting multiple streams of income. Most definitely, me too. Hey, I'm telling you, this is the time to manifest what you want to manifest and put it into action. Screenshot, most definitely. Go on, screenshot it. Energy and currency go hand in hand. You must know how to utilize them. Yup. Simple laws or rules that people can just do at a snap of a finger. But hey, we will get there. Yeah, we'll most definitely get there, Niji. It's kind of easy that you can do it at a snap of a finger, but it's really not easy. You got to think about how bad people are addicted to this stuff. The negative aspects of things. People can be addicted to toxicity. You can get euphoria uh, and dopamines released from your brain by doing things that you're not supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And people get addicted to that, and you be in that mode for so long in your life that you just get addicted. No different than drugs. You get addicted. So now when you start trying to detox, it's no different than drugs. You start withdrawing. You know what I'm saying? You start relapsing a little bit. You feel me? But you trying though. Some people don't try, but some try. You know, it be hard sometimes. Sugar is more addicted than crack and nicotine. Ain't that something? And people who detox off sugar, you get hunger headaches. It ain't really hunger headaches. You detoxing from sugar. And once you eat something, which more likely gonna have some sugar or some form of sugar in it, headache go away. Fed that addiction. Knowledge is power. Obtaining information, wisdom is the power of knowing what to do with it. Most definitely. Chakras most definitely require balance, tigers. See, I'm on number 4. Wow, yeah, spiritual healing. A lot of us is either on spiritual healing or mental healing. Some of us is on emotional healing. Yeah. Yeah, that drug of sugar. All right, y'all. So y'all already know what time it is. It's 11:23. We didn't hit the end of class. We didn't hit the cap, and I appreciate everybody who stayed to the end, who tuned in, who engaged in the comments, who sent the gifts, who liked, who shared, and everything like that. So real quick before we end it, you already know what the announcements. For those of us or those of y'all who want to check out longer videos and deeper content, check out the YouTube channel, Signs Are for the Conscious Mind YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. Subscribe, like, follow. Got past lives on there. Got older videos. Got some videos from 2 years ago that's talking about shit that's going on today. You know what I'm saying? So check out that. It's called Signs Are for the Conscious Mind YouTube. Um, Check out the new videos if you haven't checked them out yet on this platform. Like, share. If you haven't hit that subscribe button on this platform, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Get that algorithm going. Get my content and my message out there. See. Yeah. You can go to the platform too, the main page, hit the Amazon store link, you know what I'm saying? It take you to my Amazon store and, feel free to browse and everything. Got spirituality books for kids, got I got tea tree oil for the shower, help detox the body when you take a shower. Got tea tree oil, got purified shower heads to keep that fluoride and all that other stuff off you when you take a shower, because your skin is the biggest pore on your body. Sponges. So I got purified shower heads on there. Got obsidian gemstone arrowheads on there. Got sage. Got bath salt for my spiritual bath people who want to take spiritual baths. And hey, just hit the link, Amazon. Trust me, it's a whole lot of stuff on there, and I guarantee that you will most definitely like it. Got black seed oil, ashwagandha, lime mane, got the herbs, got meal replacement shakes, for people who's going on the detox and fast and you just trying to cut back on eating or whatever the case. You got meal replacement shakes. It's all vegan, 100% made with plants and stuff. I do it. It's on top of my refrigerator right now. Check that out. Just a lot of stuff. So I'm just trying to bring a whole lot of holistic and spiritual healing to the community for people who probably just, who don't know where to look or how to obtain certain things and stuff like that. Man, look no further. Hit the link, Amazon store, everything and anything is there, especially those who's on the search of genealogy. Got 2 different genealogy books that help you get there step by step. You know what I'm saying? I got the Dane Calloway version of the genealogy book. Shout out to Dane Calloway who let me put his book on my Amazon store. You feel me? So, got him on there. You can check out his book. It walks you step by step with other history facts and everything inside that. Then there's another book called Black Indians Genealogy. That's another book that helps you step by step. So the resources and the information is out there. You ain't got to look no more. I'm just out here just trying to do my part for the community. So I really do appreciate everybody for tuning in, supporting, and shopping with your boy and everything. And we just keep going to the top from here. I'm telling you, we going to get there together. You feel me? So with that being said, I ain't going to hold y'all no longer. I want everybody to get a good night's sleep, good rest, cut on your meditation music, your rain sounds, your frequencies, your binary, tunes, whatever you tune into to help you sleep and meditate in your dreams and help you lucid dream, do it. So with that being said, vibrate high, peace, prosperity, abundance, gratefulness, gratitude, and appreciativeness. Practice serenity. Control what you can control, let go of what you can't control, and have the wisdom to know the difference so you can balance and erase any karma, whether it's good or bad, and just get everything squared away with the universe. So with that being said, I really do appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next time on live. Got plenty of videos for y'all. Queen Khalifa Part 2, most definitely coming up with some hidden in plain sights video breakdown. So stay tuned with that. Lucifer and Parasite. You feel me?